Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Pillars of Eternity. Now, I have to start this video with a quick apology, which is that apparently in all the previous videos, the mouse cursor was kind of misaligned. It wasn't showing up in the recording in the same place as where I was actually pointing it in real life. So I had a nice little hour interlude in my day where I figured out why the fuck that was happening. I mean, how hard is it to just capture the screen and record open broadcaster software? Anyway, I think that should be fixed now. Let me know if it's still not. And the reason that it took so long to fix is that I pre-recorded a whole bunch of videos, which is great. If everything's works fine, but if there's some mistake in the first video, then, you know, that happens for like the next 11 until you start recording again and fix the issue. Any hoodle, we are in the Woodend Plains. So this is a bit of another one of those intermediary sort of videos. So from here, you go to the Edelwan Bridge and make your way into Defiance City. You can also explore south a little bit, and I can't remember if I can go to Durford Village now. I think you might be able to, out here to the east. But I'm going to go into Defiance Bay and try to do as many quests here. We're going to spend quite a long time in Defiance Bay because there's a whole lot of stuff in there. It's like in all these games, Baldur's Gate was always like this. You go into a new city and everybody's like, oh, I have a quest that I would like to enlist the aid of random strangers who have just wandered in. Why, yes, please, let me tell you all my most personal problems so that you can fix them for me. Anyway, this game does a better job of it than Baldur's Gate. I feel like it's a lot more organic and believable that you get embroiled in the stuff that you get embroiled in, but it's a lot. So anyway, we'll be there for a while, but here we're just kind of, you know, exploring another wilderness zone. Let's go into scouting mode and start exploring the area. I've also turned on fast mode so that my people move around more quickly. Okay, so we got a Puigra, which is a primordial. These things, you have to be careful. In a big enough group, they are actually quite challenging, and I don't know if it's these or some other ones, but they can summon various things and make your life hell, so don't underestimate them, definitely. Let me see how many we have. Oh, shit! Okay, so we have 5 trolls and 2 of these Puigras. So trolls are fine. I'm not that concerned about trolls. Oh god, I don't want to be in scouting mode. I'm not that concerned about trolls, but these Puigras are going to be my #1 targets to go down, and I'm actually going to just unleash everything I have, because this seems like a pretty tough encounter. I know it always sucks to use your priests and wizards spells on the very first encounter of the map, but I feel like this has to be one of the hardest things here, so I'm just going to go for it, and if need be, then I'll just go back to a city and rest. So we're going to go ahead and pop a fireball here, I think. And it's a little bit tricky, because my wizard still has to move up before he can cast this thing, and you kind of have to predict the movement of both the enemies and your people, so I'm going to try there and hope that by the time my wizard walks up and this troll walks up that it'll get all the enemies. My barbarian is going to turn on Frenzy, while the fighter actually tries to, like, get up here. For the priest, I really should do a better job remembering spells. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for a bonus to defenses. I'm going to try to do that, like, in here, so that it at least gets my main melee people. So we'll do a big bonus to defenses, nice little level 3 spell. Kana, did I update this? I don't know if I updated this. Hang on a second. Sorry. Oh yeah, so I do have... No, I did not. No, I don't have to update at all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and... Oh my god! Oh no, you can't update the... You can't change your chants in combat. Shit, so I'm stuck with this thing. I forgot to make a new chant with this, which decreases reload time but increases the speed of range attacks for everybody. Okay, well, if I die, then, yeah, I'll go ahead and use that then. Doesn't Kana have some sort of item? What is this? Combusting... I'm gonna use this. But I'm gonna wait a little bit to see where everybody lands. So, Morty, these guys aren't immune to blind, are there? You can go ahead and get started just taking that down with a blinding shot. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so... Fireball goes in. Where's my barbarian? My barbarian is there. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this for the bonus to defenses and regeneration. Then I'm gonna go after this Puigra because it seems to be attacking maybe the wizard. How's this one doing? It's injured. Alright, I'm gonna send my fighter back to knock this one down. I'm hoping that I don't suffer for it. Oh god, why is my barbarian here? Oh no. Okay, so now my barbarian is tanking while the fighter is gone. Okay, no, I'm just gonna just move back with the barbarian to start attacking the correct enemy. Okay. Meanwhile, the wizard. Fuck it, we're just gonna throw another fireball in here. See if I can. Can I get? I'm trying to get this guy that's on the ground, while not getting my allies and while getting as many of the enemies as possible. So this means not getting one of the trolls, but that seems about as good as I can hope for. Let's go ahead and do it. Kinda, yeah. Why don't we pop some combusting wounds up in this bitch? We're gonna put that on this lady here. I don't know if it's really properly can be called a lady. So we'll do that. And then the rogue. Shoot, I used a blinding shot on this, and it's near death. It should get killed off by the fireball, so I'm gonna switch with the rogue to attacking the Puigwer that's on the ground. Now, as for the priest, I'm gonna go whole hog here. Let's go for the which one's the accuracy? The blessing? Yeah, +5 accuracy, +10% damage in a huge area. Yeah, let's just buff everybody up. Okay, so the wizard's dropped his fireball. Now he's gonna go ahead and scoot back before he gets targeted by anything. And I think we're gonna pop some Curse of Blackened Sight here just to dramatically reduce the enemy's damage output. This Puigwer is going down pretty fast. Okay, and she's down. All right, I think actually we're okay here. Let's go ahead and work on this troll. I'm gonna scoot my barbarian back a little bit. Start attacking that. Okay, oh yeah, Kana, what's he doing? I don't think he's doing anything. Okay, there is combusting wounds on these people. I'm mildly to moderately concerned about the fact that this troll is wandering towards my back line. So I'm gonna have just all these people attack that troll. It doesn't have anything that would trigger the rogue sneak attack, so I think now's the time to use my encounter ability with the priest to make everybody dazed. Okay, what's going on with this troll? Alright, they dazed. Okay, that one finally goes down, I think. It's in its death animation. Alright, I might have gone overboard there. I have used both of my level 3 wizard spells and a level 3 priest spell. But you know what? All throughout this playthrough, I mean, you have to admit, I really don't like using once per day abilities. And at least it was nice to finally use them, right? That was exciting. So yeah, Fireball, always a reliable standby. Not really sure how much the priest's defense buff did there. I feel like it's really at the high levels where the priest buffs start to kind of take over the game. I did not have my tab key hit earlier, so I might have. I'm just wandering through because I might have missed some ingredients. This was a waste of time. Why am I doing this? Who cares if I missed some scrub somewhere? I don't even use ingredients. I don't even make food. I actually have no idea why I cared. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. There's some lions here. I guess you really can't be friendly with lions. Hey, oh my god, the fighter's in the front of the fucking line. Holy shit, everybody. Hope you got your canned goods and 50 billion water bottles because the apocalypse is here. The fighter is in the front. The gates to hell are open and demons are swarming through. This has never before happened. My god. What a glorious happening. Okay. Let's go ahead and climb up here. This nice little ledge up here. See if there's anything interesting. Interesting stuff often resides on ledges. I found. But not apparently. Oh, hang on a second. That's. Slow down a wee tad. So we got 2 lions, a lioness, and an elder lion. This looks like it might be trouble. Oh, there's an extra lioness. So there's 2 lionesses, an elder lion. All right. So we're going to have to bring these guys down as fast as possible. I'm going to go ahead and start by dazing them all to reduce their damage output. Why not? Let's use this frickin' item, man. What is it? Do I have a hotkey on that? It's E. Okay. E. Let's turn Combusting Wounds on. So Combusting Wounds is nice with the Barbarian's Carnage. All right, I'm going to turn on Q. How much can I actually queue up? Can I then queue up Savage Defiance? And can I then queue up attacking this lioness? Let's see if that works. Alright, see what happens here. Oh wait, I didn't give my wizard orders. Let's go ahead and, well, let's see. This would, okay, so if I use his Daze Bomb, his encounter power Daze Bomb, it would trigger Combusting Wounds. But it would be a little bit, it would not be proper use of chaining crowd control because these guys are already dazed. Still though, I'm gonna go for it, just for the damage. Okay, is the Barbarian actually attacking anything? Please hit the Lioness. Okay, the Lioness is dead. Now I can go for the Elder Lion. I'm gonna go for the Elder Lion, or for the regular Lion, under the assumption that, I can take it down quickly, and if I take it down quickly, then I have less things hitting me while I try to focus down this Elder Lion. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Adair knock this one down. So it's gonna be dazed and hopefully about to be prone. I'm gonna have the Rogue helping to kill this thing. And I could even blind it. We'll save the yeah, I'm gonna blind it, whatever. I don't think there's gonna be enough left in this fight if I don't blind it. I still forgot to make a new chant for this thing. Oh my god. Well, anyway, we actually can summon some stuff, so why don't we? Let's go ahead and get, this Phantom in here to distract the lions. You're done with stuff, you're done with stuff, you did your stuff. Oh yeah, we'll just pop the Q to give everybody an accuracy bonus and heal up a little bit. Oh, this didn't get queued up. Alright, so let's queue it up. I guess you can only queue up one thing. And I'm gonna hit the Elder Lion as well. Okay, I'm gonna change my mind a little bit now. I'm gonna go ahead and start targeting the regular Lion with the Barbarian, because the Barbarian is the last line of defense against this Lion ravaging my back line. We have Phantom. I'm gonna target the regular Lion with that as well. What's happening here? So this thing is stunned for some reason? I guess the Phantom stunned it? I don't think any of my people have a stun that just happens. Alright, this Lioness is just regular old nothinged. I can't give it any more conditions, however. So we'll just have to rely on the fact that there are 6 people attacking it with military-grade weapons. Okay, sounds good.
Easy does it.
Okay, were these lions hiding any treasure? I hyped up this ledge. I was like, you know, interesting things appear on ledges. Alright, so there's the Edelwan Bridge, which we might go to. Oh, there's a body. What loot do you have, dead sir? Oh, a unique hatchet. How nice. Well, so I'm not a big fan of hatchets because they're a very defensive sort of weapon. The hatchet's built-in bonus is the +5 deflection. That being said, this thing's got bonus burn damage and damage resistant bypass. It's actually quite nice. When I get my dual wielding character, I will use that hatchet. Well, that was nice. You know what? I'm glad I, what I did was like so evil. I just like wandered up this random out of the way ledge and just fucking slaughtered some lions. That's what I do. I wonder if there's an achievement in this game for like lion slaughterer. Murderer of completely defenseless wildlife. Ooh, what's this? Camping supplies. Well, I already have the limit. That's always the trouble, is like, do you camp just to get the new camping supplies, or do you write them down and, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna camp. Damage reduction, sure, it's fine. Okay, now let's just pick up the supplies. I know it's not optimal, because, oh god, I need to edit my chance. No, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever. I need to edit your, where is the menu? Okay, here it is, edit chance. Okay, finally. So we're gonna have this thing. Notice this is a level 2 chant, so it lasts longer and lingers longer, which means you have to spend longer in battle before you get up to 3, which allows you to cast your invocation. So using these better chants does have a price, which is that your invocations don't come as quickly. Other than that, I think that intertwining it with this movement bonus seems fine. That can help the backline people get around more. And do I want to put another one of these on? That way I'm always under the influence of this chant. So otherwise I trade off one then the other, then one then the other. If I do it like this, then then I do 2 of them back to back. But wait, it seems like even if I alternate, I'm always under the influence of this chant because it lingers. Yeah, I think it should be fine just to alternate back and forth. I could be wrong. So we're gonna call this ranged. Super creative. And let's go ahead and turn that on. Ranged. There it is. Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
I was wondering like how many fights was I gonna go before I remembered. Anyway, as I was saying, I know it's not optimal to just use camping supplies as you find them, but I just really hate this. Writing down where the supplies are located and coming down later to get them for free. It's just like the exact kind of micromanagement bullshit that the Pillars of Eternity has done such a great job eliminating from your life. and from the lives of its players. I don't understand why that thing still is to be there, but I've whined about it enough, so let's just call it a dippity doodle day, huh? Okay, let's pick up the bottom exit for this map. So there's Searing Falls. So you can sort of take your time if you wish. You can delay going to Defiance Bay. Now, why might you do that? Well, you can pick up different companions if you go down that-o ways. So if you wanted to get the Ranger, for example, that's what you would do. You'd go down there. And I actually have to think about whether I want to do that. Rangers are very interesting in this game. Normally, I don't like Ranger classes, but in this game, if you have a Ranger in your party, each Ranger has an animal companion, which is apparently like an entity that's linked to the Ranger by frickin' mind telepathy powers. So it's basically just an extra party member. So the Ranger companion is cool because she gets an animal that you don't normally have a choice of. Some kind of Arctic fox thing. It's not even really that great, but it's, you know, cool that it's different or whatever. And so yeah, it's nice. You get a ranged character in your party, but you also add a melee body to the front lines. The problem is, other than having that animal, Rangers are pretty boring and sort of just sit there and go pew pew pew. There's really nothing much to do with Rangers. Okay, you're going to turn on that, and then you're going to attack, which will hopefully give the warrior time to come knock it down. Are you alone? Oh, so this Pugra is alone. Well, there's only one of them, and there's not an army of 5 trolls. Yeah, these are not that bad. But look, I'm getting like 486 XP for these, so, you know, it's considered a fairly difficult enemy. Now, did I accidentally split this one off from its party? No, it was just one hanging around. I like the map design of this game. I know some people might be critical of it. Like, well, there was like one place where there was 2 of them and 5 trolls, and then there was another place where there was just the one that's kind of random, but I like that. It makes the world feel more organic. Also, apparently I was wrong. Apparently the Ranger is here, because I see Sagani on the map. So, I'm wrong. I guess we're getting the Ranger now. Because, okay, I wouldn't have gone out of the way to get the Ranger, but since we're here, this rogue is sort of a generic character, and even though, you know, it has better stats, he has better stats than the Ranger, and, you know, probably is overall stronger for the party. Right now I only have 2 people on the front lines, so we're swapping this out for the Ranger is nice to get an extra body to, like, protect the back line. Plus, it is a companion, so it's more interesting. Her story is kind of interesting. Basically, when people die, their souls are reincarnated somewhere, and so she's from this faraway land where she, you know, needs to find some, like, ancestor of her tribe and figure out what soul he was reincarnated into to tell him what's been going on. And it's basically just like a go to point A, oh, you're too late, go to point B, oh, you're too late, go to point C, you're still too late, and then finally, like, track him down. So it's not maybe, I guess the story is pretty good, but mechanically the quest is a little bit weird.
You expect me to believe that? Fine.
Okay, so we're gonna take the thing, and I have good perception, so I can figure stuff out. You don't need to have the high perception, you can still get there. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, cool.
You realize I've got no coin to give you.
Come away with me. Alright, so this is our first time with the interface of swapping out party members. It's super nice, so we're just gonna dismiss Durham Woodman and recruit Sagani, and then he's gonna go sit in the keep and maybe do some missions for us as time goes by, but there it is, that's that. Oh, well,
Ready, Watcher.
I guess I could have considered maybe, swapping out.
Even if you are putting 5 years, it's been a long soul recovery.
Yes, that must be difficult. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez.
Makes me wonder.
The words. There's a lot of them. Anyway, I like that. I'd like to talk some more. Nah, I'm good. Okay, maybe I should have given her the bow of the rogue. She's doing all right though. You're not gonna fight in melee ever. She's got a nice, unique bow. It's just basically, it's unique. It's got a name, but it's pretty much just a bonus to accuracy. And I guess it's got 2 different types of damage, which is nifty, but it's not like that exciting. We'll definitely get a better bow for her at some point. Yeah, so what's her armor? Minus 25%? I guess that's fine. It's not great. Do I have any armor here? It's minus 30, minus 50, minus 35. I guess we'll do that. I wouldn't mind just putting on just like some, like a robe on her, because she's not going to be in melee ever, and if she is, then it's not that big of a deal to, you know, to have her get hit a few times. So Rangers, they have Wounding Shot, which just hobbles the enemy for a little bit. Hobble is not the greatest thing. It just lowers their reflex, dexterity, and movement a bit. Doesn't make them that much worse at hit dealing damage. It doesn't make them that much more vulnerable to taking damage. Unless, of course, you have a rogue in the party who can benefit from the hobbled condition. And then we also get some bonus damage inflicted over time. Then there is the Marked Prey, which is a bit more interesting. This lasts quite a long time, and the Ranger deals extra damage to the enemy, as does the Ranger's companion. So if you can coordinate, then that's good. There's some talents in this game that are all about like coordinating the Ranger and the companion, and I'm just never going to bother with it because it's not worth it in the heat of battle. Mainly what I use the companion for is just occupying space in the front line so that the back line is more protected. So we're going to go ahead and stick the Arctic Fox there. Let's put the Barbarian one step back, I guess, because she keeps ending up being in front of the fighter. Now, I want the Chanter, I think, probably to be more in the middle than the Ranger and the Wizard, which just always want to be in the back. The Priest wants to be in the Wizard because some of the spells are kind of surrounding him. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that as our formation. Quick save. Highlight the group, go into stealth mode. Okay, great. Let's keep exploring the map. I guess I should have maybe followed down the... If I'd remembered, I maybe should have gone down the road first and let Sagani pick up some experience, killing some of the mobs that we've had to fight. Man, I'm really glad that I used up all my abilities, because then we found camping supplies and got to have my cake and eat it. Got away with murder there. Who knows how hard that fight would have been if I hadn't used those fireballs. Alright, I don't need to hit this because I came from the north. Still came from the north. Alright, now can we go... Yeah, we can go to the Storm... yeah, we can go to the Stormwall Gorge. There is a little bit of a plot block here, but I believe you can go from here up to the Durford Village. There's some quests that are going to take me to the Durford Village later, so I'm not going to bother going there now. But if you don't want to go to the big city, you can indeed delay the inevitable. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just start off by marking the Forest Lurker and dazing it and shooting it. And I don't want to daze it, so we'll just shoot at that. Turn on Frenzy and attack and knock it down. Are you not doing anything, Animal Companion? You get up here, you jackwagon. Okay. So, this is really fish in a barrel sort of a situation.
Dead on.
Bonk. This is such a weird map. There was that one, like, huge group of primordials.
Keeping an eye out.
And then some singletons. This is the second enemy that was all by itself. Kind of rare, honestly, in this game for an enemy to be all by itself. That's partly why I defended my choice of Barbarian as a character, because pretty much there's always things in groups, so Carnage always has good uses, but not on this map, apparently. Here's another ledge. Forest Lurker. How many of you are there this time? Just the one, eh? Alright, well, let's use up all the abilities. Frenzy, Daze Bomb, Marked Prey, Bonky. Oh, he's prone and dazed, and he's dazed again. Yeah, it takes a bit of effort to bring those down. It took like a couple of rounds of ability uses. If there had been like 5 of them there, that would have been a much trickier battle. Ingredients, awakened wood. Oh, we got some awakened wood here, if you know what I mean. Okay. So that was not as exciting as the first ledge, where there was a corpse that had a unique hatchet that was actually pretty decent. That ledge had Junkosaurus Rex. Is there anything else in this map? I hesitate to say this because I feel like I'm gonna get my comeuppance from Karma if I do, but I am kind of itching for like a big fight here, maybe. Otherwise, this video, nothing really happened. I mean, every map can't be some epic tale of woe and adventure, but it would be nice for there to be something else to do here. And dip. Nope, that was just a circle. Well, there's this area surrounded by stones. Maybe there's something in there. Seems like no matter how I go around the map, I can't quite get into that area. Oh, there's another forest lurker. How many of you are there? The answer appears to be not many. What is happening? Why are all the melee people not present? Oh my god. Freaking dink-a-link-a sink. Tink. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Oh, by the way, I should mention something else about pets, or the ranger's companion. So, normally, when a character takes damage, they take damage both to their endurance and to their health. In the short term, if you run out of endurance, you get knocked out, but in the long term, if you run out of health, you die. So, if you just keep getting knocked out every battle, you're eventually going to run out of health, and even if you have the endurance for it, you're still going to be screwed. Well, the companion doesn't have health. They have only endurance, which means that every time that your ranger's companion gets hit, it doesn't have any bearing whatsoever on the long-term survivability of the party. And that fox can get knocked out literally every single battle, and you don't actually get punished for it. So that's another nice thing about rangers. It's sort of their blessing and their curse, honestly. Like, on the one hand, the coolest thing about them is that they come attached with a pet, so you essentially have 7 characters in your party instead of 6. And if you play a party of, 6 rangers, then you will have a 12-person party, actually. 12 fully controllable characters. But the problem is that, it's the same thing. Like, the curse is the same as the blessing. Like, the most interesting thing about them is just this default thing that they have, and not anything. Okay, why are the fighters in the back? God damn it. Why is the priest leading? I don't understand. I just want to understand why, when I put the warriors at the front of the formation, they're not at the front of the formation! Okay, well, there's the pet. That's nice, taking some tanking damage. Barbarian get in behind with the quarterstaff. Boom, boom. I didn't use my abilities, so that took a little longer than it should have. Man, 744 experience. That is a lot of experience for killing
surrounds me.
Pretty easy creatures.
I'm on the trail.
Okay, is that it? This was such a weird map, my goodness. There was like one epic fight, just randomly right where you come in, and then after that, pretty much nothing. Alright, well, that was an exciting video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe if you did. And I'll be coming back soon, so you do have an option when you play this game of where to proceed from here. You can go hang out in Durford Village, do some quests around there. You can go to Searing Falls and explore some areas around here. Or you can just go to the bridge and start doing Defiance City. I figure let's not waste any time and head straight to the big town. That's what we're going to do next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.